I have a few questions, but first, Sandy, you appear a little wet. What happened in the how did you celebrate just your 101st win and becoming the all-time winning coach? What does that mean for you?
Obviously it means a lot. It's a privilege to be the head coach of the New York Liberty, an original franchise, with the best owners in the league. But it just means I've had a really good team for the 4 years I've been in New York, and a lot of credit just goes to the team and just buying in the way that we want to play.
Emma and JJ, can you guys paint the picture of the locker room, what it was like, whether it was dumping the water on Sandy or just how did it all go down?
Yeah, I mean, we heard about it before she came in, obviously, and so we were like, okay, when she comes in, everybody get a water, and then we had a few suggestions, but we finally settled on letting all the coaches get in first, and then when she came in, we just showered her with water.
As you can see.
And then as for the game, Emma, your fingerprints were all over today's game, just how impactful you are. How much do you feel like you really hit your stride with this team?
Yeah, because I think our approach was a little different and we paid more attention to details, so it made it easier for me to kind of read more what's happening on the court. And hopefully, game by game it's going to be like that. I think we're still adjusting, but it felt good today.
Hey, Coach, BJ Matthews from the Peach Bastards. So coming off a championship last year, I want to kind of talk about what is the physical and the mental focus that you got to get your team to repeat, as well as prepare for what's ahead of y'all for the playoffs.
Yeah, look, I think from the start of the year, everyone understands and playing, the best league in the world, it really is hard to repeat. But that's the challenge that we had to embrace. Last year was last year. This is a whole new year. We've got some different players and new challenges. And obviously we've had the biggest challenge with all the injuries this year. But I still feel like we continue to grow, we learn, we stay together. Credit to these players here, and excited once we do get the whole group back to build the chemistry that we need and making sure that we're peaking at the right time. And, I think this team, when you've had that experience, you kind of love those moments, and that's going to help us as we move forward.
Coach, can you talk to us about the dominance of your bigs inside tonight?
Yeah, they were massive. Really, really, really big for us. I think it shows the chemistry that they have and the confidence that they have in each other. I think Emma said it, we're very intentional with how we wanted to play. A good inside-outside presence, which we wanted to establish them inside. They were switching and doing a whole lot of different things, but just their individual brilliance and talent just does the rest. It's just about just getting the ball into them, and they're making the plays out of it. It's one of the main reasons why we won.
Congratulations, ladies. Charlotte with FI360 News. Ladies, speaking on that, the coach for the Sparks, she likes to go small, and you guys decided to stay with your front court and big. Can you talk about, though, what did you saw as far as the advantage of staying instead of trying to match up with their guards when they went to their small group?
Emma? You want me to take it? All right, I mean, obviously, you said it. We decided to stick with the size advantage, and they were switching a lot of actions. And so, as post players, we just felt like we could go down low and really take advantage of that. So, I think it was advantageous for us, obviously, and it's kind of helping us to kind of hit our flow as we move forward into these games too. Like Emma said, she's getting better every game she plays, and the chemistry is growing.
JJ, Jackie, Jack Ray TV, this one's for you. Ahead of the game, Coach talked about making sure everyone stayed dialed in, not getting emotional when things got a little hectic. It got tense. It was a tight game for a long time. How did you, Emma, and the rest of the team really communicate on the court to make sure you stayed locked in together?
I think just focusing on, if it was a possession where we gave up something that we didn't want to give up, just talking about it, figuring out what we can do to be better. And then, like you said, just staying locked into the game. Sometimes it's easier said than done not to get too high or get too low, but at the end of the day, it's something that we've been working on as a team, and as we move forward, we'll be better at it and be more prepared so when the playoff starts, we can hit the ground running.
We'll go over to Zoom, starting with Jackie.
Good evening, all. Sandy, congratulations on the Knock the Stone. Obviously, you all had 27 assists, and scored 100 points. But you also gave up 97 points. So I'm just curious what you are going to expect from the defense tomorrow night and why you thought it wasn't at its best tonight.
Yeah, look, LA is one of the best offensive teams in this league, and they put up 100 points a lot. Now, I didn't think our man-to-man was, we could contain them very well, but we played a lot of zone tonight, and we hadn't played a lot of zone all season long. So, we got a little exploited there, but I thought that was the best defense for us to win tonight. And as long as we're outscoring them, they're fine. Defense worked just fine.
And JJ, for you, winning back-to-back games is really hard in this league. You get KB back tomorrow night. How much of a lift can she give you all, especially in a situation like this?
Yeah, I think she's going to be huge. I mean, obviously, we're about to be playing in the back-to-back, and so to be able to have somebody that's coming in who has fresh legs, and even being in a position earlier on in the season, being able to watch the game and kind of see ways that you can affect the game when you come back on the court is really big too. So she's one of the people that really brings a lot of energy for us, is able to get downhill, attack defenders one-on-one. And like I said before, she's going to be able to bring that perspective when she steps on the court.
We'll take one from Fifi, and then we'll finish with one from Lucas.
Hey, Coach. Just as you've gotten closer to the record, have you gotten a chance to reflect on the journey and the ups and downs, becoming the Liberty's all-time leader in wins?
No, Fifi. Really, don't really get into those kind of stuff. Obviously, it's nice. It means we're winning. But, I'm more about, just trying to win this game more than any kind of records, and how we continue to get better and getting ready for Vegas. But like I said, it's a privilege to be a part of this organisation, and, hopefully we can continue to win a lot more games.
Lucas?
Thanks. Congratulations, Sandy. And my question is just about Leo. How beneficial is it for you, and how much easier does it make it when you can attack, a Kelsey Plum matchup by getting her into spots? I guess how much easier does it make it for everybody?
Yeah. Obviously, they had Plum on Leo, and that was a favourable matchup for us. And but I think Leo, she was playing at the four a fair bit too, and she had different matchups and getting her in the pick and roll. We just love the versatility that she brings, and I thought she was really aggressive to the rim. I thought last game we didn't get her in enough action, and she wasn't as aggressive as we would like her to be. But it's great when you see 7 from 10, 2 from 4, 4 from 4 free throws. I mean, a really effective night for Leo.
Thanks, guys.
We'll take one more from Maddie. Sorry.
No, I just have a quick question for JJ. Over the past, there's only a month of the regular season left, and the standings have gotten really tight. I'm just curious, how much do you keep, at least a little bit of an eye on how things are looking and where you might be ending up and all of that?
I don't look at it at all. The only thing I'm worried about is winning the next game, and then, letting the chips fall where they will. But right now it's about us and bettering ourselves, and making sure that we're getting better every single game, and all the other outside stuff is inconsequential.